A number of Western countries, there's been consternation that some African countries have been ambivalent, or in the case of South Africa, neutral over Russia's invasion of Ukraine. Is this payback for the West, for the wrongs of the colonial era? Is that why?
No, it's not the colonial era. Tim, let's be frank. The resolution, American resolution, called for the condemning the violation of the sovereignty of another country.
Of Ukraine.
Of Ukraine. And many African people said, excuse me, what did America do in Iraq? Was that legal? Was that not breach of security, sovereignty of another country?
So why don't they condemn both then?
Exactly. But from US to put this resolution forward was a little bit really unwise. I think Germany should have put this resolution because Germany objected to the invasion of Iraq. But it's wrong for US to put this resolution because then, excuse me, you are a hypocrite.
But is neutral really the side that Africa wants to be on?
Can you see the point? Either there are international rules or no rules. You tell me. Are the rules only applies to Russia, not to US? Let's not be hypocrite. This is the problem. This is the problem. We need to look at the mirror sometimes and realize what we say and what we do. What happened in Libya? We went and broke this country. We never put it together again. Is that acceptable?
What do you make?
Look, let us be honest and dealing with this stuff. So it's not like the West is little white and all romantic.
Nobody's saying that.
Okay,
Nobody's saying that.
So don't lecture. Don't lecture other people and say, look, I condemn, and I think it is a problem. It's unacceptable for Russia to invade Ukraine. And there's no question. But in the same breath, I'll condemn American invasion of Iraq because this is equivalence. And we need to remember that. And I just hope that people, when you talk about international rules, they should apply to everybody. There's no exceptionalism.
Mo Ibrahim, what do you make of America's charge last week that South Africa had loaded arms onto a sanctioned Russian freighter? What do you make of that charge?
I'm really confused. If that was true, why the ambassador apologized?
Well, we only have South Africa's version for saying he apologized.
He did not apologize?
He didn't apologize in public.
Oh, I thought I wrote that in BBC website, actually, that he apologized.
Didn't. No, South Africa said he apologized to them. But they denied the charge. But when they did deny it, the wording was ambiguous. They said, we didn't approve any arms to Russia. It wasn't sanctioned or approved by us. That suggests there was something that took place, doesn't it? They're playing with words.
I'm afraid that South Africa has a number of issues, I think. And where is the ANC? Where is the government? I think ANC probably is losing its grip on power, effectively. And I read somewhere today that it's possible that Ramaphosa even not aware of what happened. They cannot admit that because they say, okay, this is terrible. If he's aware and he denied, it's also terrible. Are the American reports wrong? We don't know. American reports now are more accurate than before. I mean, during Iraq, it is the weapons of mass destruction, and which became rubbish actually. But during the Ukraine war, the Americans have been very accurate in reporting. So I really don't know, Tim. I don't know what is the truth of what happened there. But I notice the deterioration of governance in South Africa, and we speak public about this.
All right. In the time we have left, we talked a lot about what African countries have or haven't done. What do you want the West, very briefly, what do you want the West to do for Africa?
I think the West need really to behave in a much better way. Look at what is happening here. COVID came and we had a big problem. All European leaders, 20 European leaders and African leaders signed a letter published in FT. Nobody's safe unless everybody is safe. Africa needs support. We need $100 million to put it. And then nothing happened. Good words, but no deeds, nothing done. Then people hoarding COVID, nationalism, and let say, guys, even our health service needs support. Nothing. Okay? That was really bad behavior, really bad and stupid, because they are not safe unless everybody is safe. They know that. So
but there's more engagement now from the West.
Let us see, but but after
EU-Africa summit, 6 EU-Africa summits.
Yeah, but what is EU-Africa summit was great, but let us see the deliverable. That's very important. Look at the Africa debt stress now. During COVID, $20 trillion out of thin air everywhere, in Germany, in America, in the US, in Britain, out of thin air, $20 trillion. Africans could not raise any money. Okay? And now they're in debt stress. What is happening? When Ukraine has a problem, when Greece has a financial problem, the IMF and the World Bank immediately sort it out. Now, what's happening in Zambia, what's happening in Sierra Leone, 2 years. Did they act? No.
And you want them to clamp down, and you want them to clamp down also on the illicit cash.
Illicit financial flows. There are $100 billion.
$100 billion a year coming out of Africa.
Who? Western companies.
Landing up in Western banks.
And, yes, mispricing and profit, profit shifting. And they know that. And say, guys, why did you act? So we need really a better behavior from our friends in the West.
Right.
We need a better world order. We need a better financial institution, because these financial institutions are not serving the South. They are dominated by Western, the Northern ideas, the boards, etc. There is no voice in the board of these institutions from the guys who are supposed to be the customer, the clients of these banks. Right. That's why these banks will focus on Greece, will focus in Ukraine.
All right.
But Sri Lanka, where is the board there doesn't know where Zambia is.
Mo Ibrahim, we're running out of time. Okay. Thank you very much indeed for being on Conflict Zone. Good to see you.
Cheers. Thank you.